What's good? 2-minute warning. There it is. The Fury team is back again. Party on, party people. Let's begin. We got Trisha, we got Tim, we got Mike, we got Josh on the board. It's a big day. Like Tom Brady. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Can't stand his perfect smile. All right, take it away.
All right, first off, I gotta say something to somebody here. We had a debate about a couple of months ago with the Flake Gate, and we all know Trish is on today. So, hold on, I got a phone call. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hello? Is this the NFLPA? You know you messed up, right? I have to apologize to Trisha because Tom Brady is suspended for 4 games. This is your fault. You said it was all right. You said it was all right that, I could buy me the Fisher 6 phone, and put it away. Now for that, he's suspended. Trisha, I apologize. Trisha, and you are 100% right. We cannot go into details, the disagree and agree, but you kept your word. You said 4-game suspension. I don't know if Tom Brady has enough to hold up in court for what they're saying. My thing is this, and I keep it very simple. If Brady was to admit that he was wrong, it would hurt his legacy forever. The best thing to do is for him to keep doing his fighting, so that way he can try to keep his legacy. Basically, keep it as if I didn't do anything wrong. You waited for no reason, but I'll take the punishment. But Trisha, you was right.
First, I'd like to thank God because without him, I don't think Tim would even utter the words that just came out of his mouth.
Wow.
It is rare to get an apology on this stage, but I thank you, and I thank you again. I would also like to ask if anyone is close to Jacob, please send EMTs to his house because he's about to die. Because this argument is about to take epic proportions. I am going to make you talk about this, Tim. We just spent 15 minutes before this show arguing on the streets about Tom and supposedly him saving his legacy, but I don't know how making a court case draw out like this long was going to help anything. He could have just took his 4 games and sat down and just came back, and we'd have said, "Oh, Tom Brady, look how he came back.
No.
Look how he brought."
No.
No. Wouldn't it be better still he sat out 4 games and still went to the Super Bowl?
No, because the thing is this, Trish, I still don't believe. I don't listen. I'm not gonna come out and say that Tom Brady is not a liar. I mean, I think more of if he's basically coming up for Bill Belichick. In my opinion, it's not his job for the ball boy. He's the NFL. Belichick's in charge of that. You're the general. My thing is this: I don't think the cell phone was enough for him just to be suspicious because he didn't get up the phone. It's okay. Listen, his right was to keep that cell phone if he wanted to keep it. It's not a written rule. This is investigated wells. You were hired by the NFL, meaning that was your rule. I don't think it was Roger Goodell's rule. There's no NFL rule that says it asks for a possession, you have to give it up. There's nobody else who's ever been to that predicament for us to compare to. Okay. If this happened to Michael Vick and anybody else, they're not going to understand it. Tom Brady is a first and last. But I will say this. The probable cause is because the Patriots in the past have done something. That's just my opinion. That
is your opinion. That is your opinion.
That's my opinion.
But here's the thing. No, Sean, I got to lay it down because I'm tired. Like Michael said, I'm tired of the ignorance. All right? First of all, somebody got to fact check me because I was talking to my cousin about this because they heard me arguing the street with you, Tim. They told me that, and somebody got to look this up, that before this even started, Tom Brady's lawyers went to them and said, "You are not getting this phone." They said first, "You are not getting this phone." So all this, they had no right to ask. Bull crap. They went out and said first, we're not giving you this phone. Okay, so when you say they have no right to ask, they put it out at the forefront that they weren't giving it. So let's stop covering up for all this stuff and making the NFL look bad. They came out in the forefront and said they're not giving out this phone.
We're not making the NFL look good. We're not making the NFL look bad.
Yes,
We're not making the NFL look bad.
Yo,
I mean,
look. Jacob just put a post by Pro NFL whatever Pro Football Talk talking about how this is like a PR conspiracy to make everybody look to make the Tom Brady look bad. I'm just gonna say like they're the only ones that are not.
Mike, hold on, Mike and Josh. Can I say one thing, Mike and Josh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm gonna let you guys have the floor. This is my perfect thing. And ever since last year, with the Ray Rice situation and with the Greg Hardy, Adrian Peterson, hold on, Trish. This is my opinion. Now, my thing is this: Goodell has looked horrible. The PR has went all over his butt. Now, this year, even though his ruling makes no sense, he knows he's gonna lose. You still gotta put it out there to make the people think, make the fans think, I'm not playing. You suspend Hardy for 10 games, knowing you cannot suspend him from the old rule and the new rule. But you put it out there. Why? Because he's going to appeal it anyway. He's going to wait. But you're covered because guess what? You suspended him. Now with Brady, hey, check this out. He has let go a lot of players get off the hook. We need to have African-American players who keep saying the league is prejudiced. He'll never hit a white quarterback or a white player. Okay, now he hit the white player, the white quarterback for 4 games. For 4 games. By him sticking to it, it makes him look good. Whatever Brady wants to do in court, that's the court issue. Is that the court would not have to change Goodell's mind. But the beginning stage is what? Goodell's saying what? You're suspended for not cooperating. That's his rule. Listen, that's his rule. He has to do what he has to do to keep up his image as well. That's just my belief.
Michael, are you going to talk about something?
I got issues. There's 2 things that we need to really put out here in the front. Tom Brady is not going to look good because of this whole phone fiasco. I don't even care about the details. Public perception is going to make him look wrong. But here's the thing we're forgetting. The NFL is really terrible at this. Like, they're just so awful at investigations. They're like 0 for 10. So that's one thing. But here's the part where I'm still on forget Tom Brady, though. I think Trisha's 3,000% correct. Everybody right now is in a moment. People is all in the moment and their feelings in the moment. Let's be frank. When we talk about Ben Roethlisberger's career, no one's gonna say he raped them girls in Georgia. They're gonna say he has 2 Super Bowls.
Right.
Straight up.
I agree with that.
Here's why I have a problem with Brady. Because honestly, the term is the pride comes before the fall. This man literally could not suck up his pride, even if they were wrong. That's what I'm saying. Even if the NFL was dead wrong right now, he could have shut the hell up, gotten one game. I'm telling you straight up, by week 10, everyone would have forgotten everything.
Exactly.
Wait.
That's the thing that's stopping them from going any further, though, is the hard evidence. Without the hard evidence, they're both battling against each other. That's why the NFL is going to the court in New York saying, we did everything right. You know, they can't come back at us. And that's why Tom Brady's going to the Minnesota one, where they're for the players, saying, you know, they can't do this. This is out of bounds. But listen, the reason, yes, of course he destroyed the phone. Yes, of course we know he's involved in something. But at the same time, why is he still going through with it? Because in Tom Brady's heart, he 100% believes that he can still continue with his word of not being involved in anything and still get away with it. Because why? The only piece of hard evidence was that cell phone that he most likely destroyed. So by law, how are we going to pin Tom Brady to this criminal act when he destroyed the only thing that was going to pinpoint him to it? Now it's basically just a shouting match between the 2 entities. That's all it's going to be. And Tom Brady, I just want to say last thing, he should have come forward and just been honest, say, yeah, I tampered with the balls. To my knowledge, all other QBs do the same thing. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong by tampering with the balls. I apologize if I ruined the integrity of the league, yada, yada, yada. then everybody would have forgave him, and he would have gotten 2 games at the very most. That's it.
All right, but here's the thing. Everybody's throwing around that if it took it to the courts, it will never go to the courts. If it's going to go to legal realm,
it's going to be for the rules.
Have to present real evidence, and then the fact that his phone was lost and how it was lost, Tom Brady will be even more heat. But the thing is, Tom Brady would have to also agree to take it to the legal realm. So he's not going to do it. He's too arrogant to it.
Here's my point. If you get it to court and you drag this out, this is why pride is such a funny thing. The one thing he was trying to avoid, he'd be running straight to. The whole legacy and name he's trying to protect. If you take this to court and drag it out over half the season and have the article always coming back, that's going to do the one thing he's trying to prevent.
No, it might not. You understand what I'm saying? No, it might not. It might not. No, it might not. Josh, between Josh and Mike, what you guys just said, what Josh, what you Mike just said right now was basically, okay, you understand why he should fight. You both just admitted and saying that, okay, there was no hard evidence for him to even get the 4-game suspension just because he didn't cooperate. But my thing is this: if you admit guilt, regardless how you put the words out there, you know the press conference and go nuts over this and put different things in it. It's gonna hurt his legacy. By him fighting for what he believes in, by him keep fighting, again, he's still gonna get disciplined, still have the 4-game suspension, but his legacy won't be hurt because you know why? He keeps saying, I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Drag it out.
He's gonna drag it out.
Look more stupid in
no, it won't. No, it won't. It make him more look stupid. It make it, if you're admitting this, if you're saying I'm gonna take the suspension regardless for 4-1, you're admitting your guilt. It's like Greg Hardy. If you admit, if you just take it, you can let it die out.
Come
on now.
You know
I have an example to give. Look. If Tom Brady stick to what he's doing right now, his legacy is more likely protected. People will still love him. Over time, he will still be revered as this great quarterback. And you know why? Look at Reagan. He was involved with the Magna Carta. He was selling weapons to Iran, a terrorist country. When he was president.
Sean, that has nothing to do. That their example is nothing to do.
Hold on.
Stop,
Sean, you're getting distracted.
I believe this is the point.
Here's my point. Tim, here's my point that you're really missing. You're missing the gravity of the crime. See, literally this looks like a man arguing over a misdemeanor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it looks like. If he's going to courts over a parking ticket or a misdemeanor, whatsoever have you, people get more time to make the crime worse than it is. People get more time to make it worse than it is and make the legacy worse than it is. If he was really political about it, he could have literally came out and said, "Look, everybody's doing this. I keep at the bottom, but the day was colder, so the temperatures came up more than I expected." And so literally at that point.
You had players coming out saying that they was doing this while they was playing. I mean, all this was coming out. All of this, I don't understand it.
I want to buy that. We're talking about Tom Brady. I don't care if somebody else come and say, like they might be doing it. They're not under investigation.
I just said that. Mike just said that. Mike just said that.
Tom Brady's going to court for stealing gum. For stealing gum. This is nothing.
Nah. We're talking about, listen.
That's my point.
Listen.
If other players came out and admitted it, if literally 90%, not 90%, but if more than half of the players are saying, yo, this ain't really nothing, and now you're going to keep on fighting over something that your peers are saying is nothing.
No, they don't. They say no, I cannot.
People are going.
I cannot. Listen, Mike. They're coming out saying that balls was there to their liking for years. Nobody's saying that you get caught, don't worry about it, Tom, don't fight it. It's nothing. They're not saying that. They said this practice, everything was fine with this. If you want to all of a sudden make a big deal because the ball was not the percentage the way it's supposed to be, you blame the NFL. Whose job is it? It's not the quarterback's job. So you mean to tell me if it's not my job to pick up garbage, but the garbage is there, and I know the garbage is supposed to get picked up every day. I gotta take the hit and not fight for it. Yes, it is. Come on, you don't accept when you're not entitled. You don't accept punishment that's not entitled to you. You don't.
You speaking with pride. You speaking with pride.
It's not about pride. It's about right and wrong. It's about right and wrong.
So now you're gonna keep your pride. You're gonna keep your faith.
It's not about pride.
You have everything that you don't
want. Pride.
You
not
have
pride.
everything
It's never about pride. At the same time, never about pride.
It is pride. That's what he's
not pride.
No,
it's not about pride. It's not about listen.
He's a victim of tarnished policies at the same time, because why in the hell for years are teams responsible for their own balls? Why is the NFL not?
Don't say that, Josh.
Don't
say that, Josh. Don't say that, Josh. Don't say that to them. Don't say that, Josh. Josh, I agree with you. No, Josh, I agree with you.
No,
but don't say that, Josh.
He could have said that. If he came more humble, he could have said that.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
From him, so he'd be like, "Look, I didn't know, but honestly, why aren't you guys doing it if you're protecting the game?" And I guarantee by week 3, everyone will be on Tom's side, and he would have done exactly what he wanted to do.
Exactly. When you come out with the humble approach, they give you.
Did that, but I'm just saying, and give it like 10 years from now, this
not gonna be spoken of.
No,
we forgot.
That's the point.
Not the point. In 10 years from now, we're going to remember Tom Brady dragged this little baby bitch case out for how many months when he could have just came out and been like, I thought everybody.
Oh God, this is
come on, man.
So hold on. So the message we're gonna send out is, listen, if you're wrong, be humble and just take the little hit. And that's it. And let it go. Wow. No. If you're wrong. If you're right in your heart and you know you didn't do anything wrong, don't fight. Just take the hit. No problem. Listen to what you're saying.
No, you're right. You're not gonna destroy your phone. Okay? If you know you're right, you're not gonna destroy your phone.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Who?
No, hold up. Because I spent all day with y'all trying to pretend that destroying your phone is normal. That shit isn't normal. That's not normal. You're a celebrity. You're supposed to destroy your phone. I had this phone from 2007. It sleep right next to me. I don't want no.
That's you.
He was doing
but that's you. But that's you, Trish.
No.
But Trish, but that's you.
No,
Trish, listen. Hold on. Tell me. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Everybody does different things that is not normal to the next person. I can't judge for the next person if you eat a certain way or you do a certain way that I'm not used to seeing. I cannot judge a man because he all of a sudden every time you buy a new phone, you're gonna break the old one. Who's me? What am I saying? Nobody does that. Just keep it real. It may not be normal.
Everything. I'm gonna be like, all right, every time I get a new phone.
Hold on. So let me ask you this. When you get a new phone, what do you do with your phone? What does everybody do when you get a brand new phone? One by one, what do you do when you get a new phone?
I just put it in.
What does everybody do? It's not normal. I don't do that. It's not normal. I don't do that. Hold on. Time out. Wait a minute. No, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't do that. I don't keep none of my own phone. I'm sorry, Mike. I don't do what you do. Josh, what do you do with your phone, Josh? No, I want to hear everybody say. Josh, what do you do with your phone, Josh? Josh, what do you do with your phone?
I tell the Verizon rep to transfer my contacts and give me my new phone.
Oh, God. Josh, I'm sorry. I don't do that. It's not normal. Trish, what do you do with your phone, Trish?
That's real slick. But you're more in context.
What's real slick? What is real slick about it?
I got you. It's one thing to say a man.
But Tim, here's the thing, though, Tim.
It's another thing when a man habits blatantly obstruct an investigation. You need context, bro.
No, Tim.
Well, according to reports, wait a minute. According to NFLPA, hold on. According to NFLPA, He called the NFLPA. According to them, I wasn't there, but it was recorded today on TV, NFL Network, ESPN, and said, Tom called and said, listen, do you need this phone before I damage it? Now, here's the thing. When you are in trouble, and you have the union, you do what the union tells you. Listen, I'm pretty sure that we all work in a job where we have a union. If I'm in trouble and I need my advice, I'm calling the union and say, listen, what should I do? Tom did what they told him to do. That was okay. He did it. What's the big deal?
The union told him to take
what's the big deal?
Okay, but
you're saying
the union said, oh God,
you're saying the union said to destroy the phone.
But here's the thing, though, Tim. I get you. If you get a new phone and you destroy your old phone, you know, there is flexibility there. But how is that coincidentally when you're under investigation? Oh, I decided to get a new phone, and when you're
Sean, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna go to direction. Listen, I'm gonna go to the direction. Listen, understand? No, hold on, Sean. In my line of work, no, listen to me. In my line of work, you do not need a cell phone physically to get the information. All you need is an account and paperwork. That's all you need. You do not need the phone physically. Understand what I'm saying? You do not need it. Trust what I'm saying. Trust me what I'm saying. You don't need a phone physically. No, you don't. If Tom wanted to get the information out, he could have did that.
How?
Oh my God!
Yeah, you can.
We know about it. Yes, you don't need the phone. You do not need the phone physically. If they want
information out the phone without legal consent from Tom Brady, you will need a court order. But this is not a legal parameter. It is a private firm. You can't just go steal information off the net on his phone. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Okay, so hold on. Oh, Sean, I'm glad you said that, Sean. I'm glad you said that. Sean, I'm sorry. If this is a private matter, if this is a private thing where it's not by the court, if this is by the courts, I can just listen to me. If this is by the court,
because it's private,
if this is by the court,
do anything. If he can say, "Hey, Tom Brady, jump," and Tom Brady will have to say how high. They give Goodell too much power. He could do whatever he wants. That's the situation. So if you're going to complain that Tom Brady doesn't have to follow this because it's a private organization, then Goodell can do whatever he wants because this is a
if Tom Brady, if you're in a private organization and you're not by court order, you can do whatever you want with the phone. It makes no sense. It's nothing. If this is by the courts and you showed the phone, it was by the court.
For 4 games, he could do whatever he wants to.
Doesn't matter. Listen, here's the thing. If I'm Tom Brady, listen, you know what? Listen to me. Tom Brady may be guilty, but guess what? I'm happy he did not give up that cell phone. You know why? Because guess what? It doesn't matter because, if you didn't do nothing wrong, just give it up. No. If I'm right and I'm believing I'm right, you stick to it. You don't just sell yourself low to make the next man happy. This is like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
End this.